Market structures are an essential part of understanding how markets interact. Through this presentation, we were able to understand the intricacies of 4 different market structures by finding examples of two of the structures around Hong Kong. The first example within the consumer was within the consumer goods industry. We went to Stanley Market, where we were able to recognize that many shops within the market were selling the same 2 products: t-shirts and scarves. We went to 12 of these shops to look at the goods being sold more closely. Every one of the stores consisted of almost identical scarves and t-shirts with very little difference, making the goods for sale homogeneous. When we inquired about the prices of each good in all of the 12 shops, we found the average price to be about $51 for a t-shirt and about $40 for a scarf. This led us to believe that individual shops didn't have a great influence over the market price, that even when one shop didn't seem to have a high supply of goods, it didn't interfere with the market as consumers went to another similar shop. This made individual shops or firms price takers. By this time, we were able to understand that the market closely resembled a perfect competition market structure. Therefore, in this situation, it would be very easy for owners of the firms to close down or open up a store, as there would be many more identical stores open to sell the same products. Additionally, we were able to recognize that because all of the shops had the same products, there would be no advertising because there wasn't any difference between the products, thus no competition would really exist. Lastly, due to this perfect competition model, there would be no economic profit made by any of the firms, as all the firms sold the same product, and the cost of selling the product and the revenue made from selling the product would be the same for all the firms.
The Apple Store and its product, the iPhone, is an example of an oligopoly. There are a few large firms that dominate the industry. This industry specifically refers to the smartphone industry. A change in one firm's output has significant impact on the market price. Firms in an oligopoly are price makers. So, if Apple, which is one of the few major smartphone distributors, has a decrease in output or supply, that would mean that the market for laptops would face an increase in price. Because one of the main determinants of market price, the price the market dictates, has fallen, and because of the low supply of demand is huge. There are a few big competitors in this market, such as Sony and Android, who also make smartphones similar to Apple. There are also significant barriers to enter this market, since these few large firms mainly dominate it. While some products and oligopolies can be identical, in this context the products are differentiated because of the different brands, and since there are some different products, firms will advertise to promote their products.